Welcome to my channel, The World Coin. Hello and welcome, coin lovers. This channel is dedicated to the fascinating world of coins from every corner of the globe. From ancient currency to modern mints, rare finds to everyday coins, we explore their history, design, and hidden stories. So subscribe now and join our growing community of coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and curious minds. Here coins top 1 cent Canada. So let's get started. The Canada 1 cent coin 1952-2002, also known as the Golden Jubilee penny, stands out as one of the most historically symbolic, culturally meaningful, and numismatically significant pennies produced by the Royal Canadian Mint, because it marks a full 50 years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign, a monumental era that shaped the identity of modern Canada and bridged two incredibly different centuries. This coin, minted exclusively in the year 2002, carries the special dual date, 1952-2002, on the obverse to honor the Golden Jubilee, meaning the moment when the Queen completed exactly 50 years on the throne after ascending in 1952. This dual dating is not random. It has deep ceremonial meaning, representing endurance, stability, continuity, and Canada's long-standing constitutional partnership with the British monarchy. The obverse design features the mature and highly detailed portrait of Queen Elizabeth II created by renowned Canadian sculptor Dora de Pettery Hunt, whose artistic portrayal captured not just the Queen's appearance but her dignity, experience, and accumulated wisdom after decades of global responsibility. This portrait shows the Queen facing right, wearing the royal crown, and surrounded by the traditional inscription, Elizabeth II DG Regina, which translates to, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, signifying the deep historical and ceremonial foundation of the monarchy. Beneath the portrait appears the dual-year engraving, with 1952 symbolizing the beginning of her reign and 2002 symbolizing the completion of the first 50 years. On the reverse side, the coin features Canada's most iconic symbol, the maple leaf twig, a design originally created by British artist G.E. Kruger Gray and used on Canadian pennies for decades. This maple leaf is not just an artistic image, it represents the nation's natural beauty, resilience, strength, and unity, standing as a symbol recognized around the world. Beneath the maple twig is the word, Canada, proudly declaring the coin's national identity, and below that is the single date 2002, representing the year of minting. The reason for this single date is simple. Even though the coin honors 1952-2002, it was minted only during the Jubilee year of 2002. The design, therefore, combines both historical representation and practical numismatic structure. The metal composition of the 2002 Golden Jubilee cent reflects Canada's technological evolution in minting. Canada had phased out bronze cents after 1996 because the cost of copper became too high compared to the coin's face value. As a result, the 2002 cents were produced either as copper-plated steel or copper-plated zinc, depending on the minting run. The copper-plated steel version contains 94% steel, 1.5% nickel, and 4.5% copper plating, weighing approximately 2.35 grams, with a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. The copper-plated zinc version consists of 98.4% zinc with a thin copper coat, weighing roughly 2.25 grams. Both versions maintain the classic penny appearance while meeting modern cost-efficient minting needs. Many 2002 cents also include the small p mint mark below the Queen's portrait, indicating that the coins were produced using the Royal Canadian Mint's advanced new plating technology, making it an important transitional marker. In Canadian coin history, historically, this coin captures an era of massive transformation. The Queen's reign from 1952 to 2002 covers monumental events: the post-war Reconstruction period, the rise of Canadian nationalism, the development of modern infrastructure, the technological boom, and the shift of Canada into a multicultural, globally connected nation. During these 50 years, Canada evolved from a dominion with strong British influence into a sovereign, confident, bilingual, multicultural country with its own identity, constitution, and role on the world stage. The Golden Jubilee was therefore not only a celebration of Queen Elizabeth II but also a celebration of Canada's growth, unity, and maturity as a nation. The coin is a symbol of that entire journey. Numismatically, the 1952-2002 penny is not extremely rare because millions were produced for circulation. However, uncirculated, mint state, proof-like, and proof-set versions hold collector desirability due to their higher quality and preservation. Even though circulated examples usually carry minimal monetary value, they hold enormous historical and sentimental value, especially since the Royal Canadian Mint stopped producing pennies entirely after 2012, making all earlier pennies more collectible as time passes. The Golden Jubilee cent, due to its commemorative nature, dual date, unique minting characteristics, and special portrait, has become one of the most commonly collected modern Canadian pennies, often preserved in albums, mint sets, or protective holders. Beyond value, what makes the Golden Jubilee penny truly special is the story it carries. It represents a half-century of leadership, stability, and heritage under Queen Elizabeth II. It represents Canada's natural beauty through the maple leaf. It represents technological advancement through its plated composition. It represents national pride through its inscriptions. It represents a bridge connecting older generations who grew up with the Queen's early portrait to younger generations entering the digital era. It represents every Canadian who held it, spent it, saved it, or now collects it. In essence, the 1 cent Canada 1952-2002 is more than a coin. It is a tiny historical archive, a cultural symbol, a work of art, a memorial of change, and a lasting tribute to a major milestone in both Canadian and Commonwealth history. The coin continues to remain one of the most cherished modern commemorative cents, valued not for rarity alone but for meaning, memory, and the story of 50 years of Canada's evolution under a single monarch's reign, making it endlessly fascinating for collectors, historians, and enthusiasts alike. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. A new coin story awaits you every next day.